Hello, everybody. Welcome to the weekend update, July 18th. We're just kicking along. I can't believe it. July and summer just chomping away on us. But hopefully everybody's enjoying the nice weather out there. Still getting lots of great work done. We're going to dive into the weekend update, all the great things going on here at Samson and our weekly market report. First thing, let's look at this bright data. We got our showings. This is what I love to see. 22,393. Now, this is going to be a little deceptive, right? Because when we compare a week ago, 2 weeks ago was July 4th week. So last week was great full data, but the week over week stats are going to look a little telling because 2 weeks ago was so low. But 28% more showings last week than the week before. But really good is 3.4% more showings than last year at this same time, which is a good number. 1,205 contracts, almost the same as last year at this time. Down 8% from the week before, which is a little bit interesting. New listings, 1,622, 6% more than last year at this time. 38% jump from the week before, which we know because not a lot of people listed the 4th of July week. Active inventory, 10,000 active homes on the market. 37.4% more inventory than last year at this time. That is a big number, but we've been in the 40s, 45, 50. We've been a lot higher. This is actually the lowest this number, I think, has been for our DC metro area for a while here. So interesting. Feels like that supply-demand curve is actually shrinking a little bit with how much inventory is out there, which is, not always the feedback I'm getting from everybody, but it's the stats don't lie, right? 6,500 showings. This is at North Central Virginia region, 16% more showings than last year. Good stuff. New contracts, 443, almost the exact same as last year, or at this time, more than last week, not surprising. New listings, 448. Actually down 11% from last year at the same time, which is a little bit interesting, but that's not a ton. It's 50, 45 listings, so not a big deal. Active inventory, just under 3,200, 38.7% more than last year at the same time, which is a little bit less than it's been up there for a little bit, or been in that North Central, or that Central Virginia region. Baltimore metro area, 13,373 showings, almost exactly the same as last year, 2% off at the same time. 802 contracts, 5% more than we had last year at this time, which is, again, 40 contracts, which is, pretty good jump in this area. New listings, 974, 6% more than last year at this time. So good, more inventory coming into that market. That active inventory, 5562, 24.5% more inventory. This has peaked at about 30, but normally it's been sitting around 25% more inventory every week than the same week last year. Last one we look at is our smallest market there, Maryland, West Virginia Panhandle. 2,400 showings, virtually the same as last year, 3% off. 207 contracts, 11% less. But again, remember, it's a small sample size, only 20 less contracts. 256 listings, 23% more than last year at this time, which is good. Active inventory, 1,884, 34% more inventory than last year at this time. And this has been kind of in that 35% range. So running a lot more inventory than last year, but more contracts, more showings, all this is good stuff. So I love all that. All right, let's go to our rock stars here at Samson last week. Number 1, Lee, great job. Number 2, Tara Lowe. 3, Srinivas Jujjuru. Number 4, Nicole Francis. And number 5, Kimberly Campbell. Great work by you all. Top 5 in transactions, Aaron Murphy, Lee, Tara Lowe, Nicole Francis, and Michael Labrash. Great job to our team there, our top 5s. Our top 5 teams in volume. There they are, the first time officially that they're hitting one of our charts there. The Bob Ronna Group, number 1. Shepherd Homes Group, number 2. Perfect Choice with Candace, number 3. Ray Gernhart Associates, great job, number 4. And Fox Homes Team, number 5. That was volume. This is transactions. Similar list with one new one on there. Bob Ronna Group, number 1. Shepherd Homes Group, number 2. Fox Homes Team, number 3. One South Realty Group down in Richmond, number 4. And Ray Gernhart and Associates, number 5. Great job. Great week to all of our top teams and top individuals. All right, we had a sales meeting on Wednesday here live. If you missed it, watch it on the Cardinal Nest. You can go back and watch that replay. A lot of good market conversation, about what's going on, out there in the world right now. So good stuff. Update you on a lot of things going on at Samson as well. Remember, we do these videos separately. So they're on email, they're on the Nest, so you can check our YouTube channel. But we welcomed 143 new agents last month. 194 people got their listings to Cardinal, 724 total closings. We also did a video with all of our top individuals and top teams for the month of June. So thank to everybody for all their success. Congratulations, and tune into those videos of Sarah and I going through all the names. Our August sales meeting will be August 20th, so circle that on your calendar now. That third Wednesday of the month. Excited for that. For those that haven't heard this update yet, we are in Annapolis, we are in Towson. We have open offices now. They're Regis offices today, which means we have a Cardinal office and a Samson office in each one, and then we can use the conference room for closings, for meetings, but you can close at these locations today. You can pop in and do some work at these locations. You can pop in and meet a client there. If you need a place, with air conditioning and calm and a nice place to pull up and work, you can use both these offices now. I am negotiating, waiting for some replies to my counters right now on a spot in Timonium and Annapolis to make those our permanent homes here. Both will take a couple months to build, but we're working on that right now. A big announcement on Samson Cares, and I've been pushing this hard. My apologies. We did have to move the date just yesterday. So we've moved it to August 23rd. So now we have 3 more weeks. Everybody should be back, because most schools have started that week prior. So we should have a lot more people around, not summer vacationing. I've heard from several people that are really excited with the new date because now they can make it. Please go sign up now. We need people, friends, family. We need all of our agents. We have so many great agents, so many people all over. We should be able to fill this with 200 volunteers in 5 seconds by the time you finish and watching the end of this video. But go to the Cardinal Nest now, sign up. You can bring your family. It's a great day. We have a great time together, and we serve and we pack 50,000 meals that help schools and kids and families around us that need this food. We are planning to do events in the West Virginia, Maryland regions after this, but this is we like to get it down and get everybody to see what it's about, but you can serve at all of them. So we'd love to see everybody sign up for August 23rd. If you can't do that Saturday for some reason, we do need people setting up Friday the night before as well. Next week on Tuesday here in the studio, meet and greet with Bob and Ronna Group. If you're interested in joining their team, they're going to do a whole thing about how their history is, what their team looks like, what it would look like to be a part of their team. See if you have interest. They are looking to grow into Virginia. They have DC and Maryland as well, but they need some great agents to be able to join their team and be able to. They have their big lead generation team with Zillow Flex and a lot of other things. They generate you a lot of leads. They do have a pretty big split on some of that stuff, but consistent business is there. So Bob and Ronna, great people. If you want to meet them, learn more about them. Tuesday, 12:30 to 2:30, come by the studio here to meet them. So then Thursday, a can't miss session. I think that we're kind of capped on these RSVPs, but go ahead and sign up because people always miss. But this is going to be great. Thursday in our Alexandria office, we're going to have training all day from all of our great coaches. The mid-year review, figure out where your business is, get a taste for Samson Plus, see if you like it, see if there's this coaching and one coach in particular that connects with you. I think that coaching is the most worthwhile money and time you can spend is getting coached to build your business with a more focused intent going forward. So love Samson Plus, love the idea of getting coached and building your business that way. Get there on Thursday. Our business mastery, we had a great session in June. We've got all these videos now up on the Cardinal Nest, up on YouTube. Jason's class, Carolyn's class, and Dustin. All 3 of them are fantastic. I would highly encourage you to jump in there, watch those videos if you missed it, or if you want to watch them a second time because you missed some stuff, great watches. So I'd encourage you to jump in there, watch those. September 9th is going to be our 3rd part with Jason's 4-part series. I think we already have Casey slated, going to speak that day as well, and we're going to find a 3rd presenter as well, but going to be a similar format to what we just had. We're looking for a new venue. We broke International's parking that day during golf. You can't do it during the summer months. You can't bring 200 people in to come to an event, and break their parking lot. So we're looking for a new location right now, but we'll find one probably in the Chantilly, Northern Virginia area, because then the next week, September 18th, we have our next Top Producer Takeover event, year 3 of the event. It's going to be at the Doubletree by Hilton in Gaithersburg. So we're bringing it to Gaithersburg. We want all those Montgomery County, Prince George's County, Howard County, Frederick County, everybody coming out to this event. We're working on getting a chock full lineup of great speakers across all brokerages. So this is for all brokerages. This one will have a small cost associated with it. We feed you breakfast. We get training all day. We feed you lunch. And there's a happy hour at the end of the day. So we're looking forward to Top Producer Takeover on the 18th in Gaithersburg. So circle that date now. We don't have RSVPs. We don't have a way to buy tickets quite yet. But I will be making announcements more on speakers and what that day looks like as we get closer. Want to give you guys a heads up now. One of our great agents, Nana Noy, is going for the NVAR Board of Directors next year. The voting doesn't start till September 15th, but she'll be around trying to meet some of you guys at the offices and make sure we get your vote. Guys, one great thing about going to Samson with all our people is, we want to win all the elections. We want to be represented in all the stuff, and we've got the manpower, the people to make this happen. So as we get closer, we'll make sure that we get anybody at Samson wants to volunteer and help serve us. We want to support them and make sure they win, because winning's better than not winning, right? Or winning's better than, there you go. Nailed it. Took me a second. So thank you for serving, and we're going to make sure that we get you on that board of directors. Just as a reminder, we have lots of great lunch and learns. Arlington, Harbor, Fredericksburg, Frederick, Alexander, Waldorf, all in the next couple weeks. Always go to joinsamson.com. You can see the next upcoming events on the website there. So looking forward to that. Remember, you get referral rewards if you refer somebody to a lunch and learn or to an HQ2U event. The outside agents can come attend HQ2Us with us. I think it's a great idea because they can see kind of what we're all about. They can feel our culture. They can see our teaching and what all the great stuff we're up to. Wednesday, Arlington. Excited to be back at our Arlington office. Got a great day of training all day there. We got Darren Robertson, one of our great producers, going to teach a class at 11:30. We got Sarah and I. We got Shanna Glass from Cardinal Title Group. We got a Real Scout class after lunch. Just so many great things in here. Obviously, Lynn and Will are always crowd pleasers, and Melissa teaching a class on the Print Center as well. So lots of great stuff. I'd encourage you to come out Arlington, join us for HQ2U there. The next 4, so you can circle on your calendar: Arlington, Fredericksburg, Frederick, and Chantilly, all coming up in the next month. So you can, every Wednesday for the next 4, we'll be somewhere. So we'd love to see you at one of those events. All right, let's dive into the Cardinal Trends. These are in your email box as well, but we've got list price, lower than list price, higher than list price. So West Virginia, none of our contracts were higher than list price this week, which is crazy. It's the first time we've had that, and only 9% went quick. So a lot more set on the market a little bit. West Virginia a little bit. Looked like most of them are in that around list price, 64%. Virginia was like a third. It's crazy, almost a third on all 3 of them as far as the relation to list price and the days on market. So, really a direct correlation to how quickly you get under contract to where you go with list price. Maryland, D.C., it looks like we've got 49% of them are at list price, so a big chunk of them. Then we had a smaller section, only 17% above list price, and 24% went quick. So these charts look a little bit different than they have for a while, and this is 190 contracts. So there's a good amount of data here that we're reviewing. So they're looking a little bit different, a little bit more of a 8 to 21 days on market, kind of as a slant or a little bit longer in West Virginia, and more of a list price type market, based on these numbers. Most people getting financing, still only a third of these deals getting seller subsidies on them. 80% getting appraisals and financing pretty much across the board, 80 to 90%. Home inspection is always an interesting one. 60% in West Virginia, 35% in Virginia got home inspections, so still not as many inspections. In Maryland, D.C., 61%, just like West Virginia there. So about 60% in those other jurisdictions got home inspection contingency as part of their deal. Last one we love seeing there. Rep from the buyer commission, 100% of the deals had buyer reps paid during the contract. We love that. And only 4% of them were less than 2%. So that didn't get, a good commission. 85% of people got 2.5% or higher. So we love that. Still paying buyer agent commissions. As we get a more balanced market and buyers have a little bit more leverage, I think these commissions are going to be even easier to get. So 11% at 2%. 70% is always the biggest one at 2.5%, and then 15% got 3% or more. So I love that. Good stuff there on the contract trends report. All right, a couple other upcoming classes. On Monday, circle this on your calendar. Shanna Glass is going to teach, come have lunch with us. Our Cardinal Title Group attorney, she'll be in the Chantilly office doing her class 12 to 2 o'clock. So looking forward to having that if you're near Chantilly. Shanna's going to be all over because then Wednesday she's at Arlington HQ2U as well. Other stuff coming up. Tuesday, we have our group coaching class with Jose Ruiz, generating deals from video. This is a Zoom class, so you can hop into our free Samson Plus class there. Monday, weekly boost with Lynn Hamilton. Start your week off fresh. Got that Cardinal Title Group lunch in Chantilly with Shanna. Print market in the afternoon. Business over breakfast with Dan Derbies. That's in our Gainesville office. Group coaching with Jose Ruiz, we said. We got a meet and greet with Bob and Ronna here in the studio Tuesday at 12:30. Sky Slope training. HQ2U all day in Arlington. We'll see you on Wednesday. Easy for my remote to go. Win More Homes with Homes.com. They've got a nice Zoom seminar, learning more on Homes.com Wednesday at 10. Thursday, all day in Alexandria, we've got our Samson Plus coaching mid-year review. They're all going to teach. It's going to be a great day out there. Our mastermind class for the $0 to $2 million crowd is Thursday at 10 o'clock. Learning Trails with Lynn, afternoon. These are Zooms. 5 key pages, buyer and seller consultations, and then 6 types of seller in the marketing class. So she's got 2 back-to-back great classes there about consultations and then the different types of sellers. In the Chantilly office, this is a fun one. We've got a movie and music trivia night, prizes and raffle, Thursday, 4 to 6 o'clock. So encourage you to come by there. I know some of our sponsors are giving out some raffles. So Thursday, 4 to 6, Chantilly office, if you're interested in that. It looks like there's an RSVP on the nest as well. Fast Track commercial training with Aladdin, first thing Friday morning, 8:30. Real Scout every Friday with Stephanie at 11 o'clock. The Mastermind for Dual Career Agents was rescheduled. I guess it was supposed to be last week. Now it's going to be this week, 9 o'clock Saturday, July 19th. So you can hop in there if you're a dual career agent, want to talk to some other great agents. So lots of stuff going on. Easy for me to take a breath here. I'm just really excited with the way the summer's going, the way that we're continuing to grow. Thank you for all your hard work. Hopefully you're able to jump into all of our events, the HQ2Us, all the different classes going on, all the different culture building activities that you see across us. Continue to plug in, circle those dates coming up in your calendar for our big events. I just love the momentum we're building. We're going to continue to adapt to the market that we're out there and help you all through it. You know, I love this balanced market we're in. It can be a little bit frustrating and for sellers a little bit, but now it's much more balanced. Buyers can pick, buyers can actually look at a couple homes, you know, and sellers, you have to market and price your home effectively to get it sold quick. So life is good. We're thankful for each and every one of you. Thank you for your continued support of Cardinal Title Group. The more you support Cardinal, the more we can continue to make this the best company around. So thank you all. Have a great weekend, and we will see you next Wednesday at HQ2U in Arlington for sure. Take care and peace out. Have a good happy summer there as the slide puts up. Try to stay cool out there. Find a pool. Take care.